The Chevrolet Corvette C5 isn't just any car, it's a true icon of American sports car engineering. Produced from 1997 to 2004, the C5 redefined what the Corvette could be, setting new standards in performance, design, and affordability. Today, we'll dive into why the Corvette C5 remains one of the most beloved sports cars of its era. We'll look at what made this model so special, explore the unique engineering behind its LS1 and LS6 engines, and unpack key questions every C5 fan asks. What's the best fuel to run for peak performance? And is the C5 still a great buy today? But first, let's hear a story from a small-town auto shop where a passionate young worker and his experienced mentor breathe new life into a neglected C5. If these questions have you curious, let's jump right in and explore the legacy of this American legend. Let's start with the story. Picture this. In a small town, there's a local auto shop owned by Tom, who's been running it for over 2 decades. One day, a young worker named Alex joins him. And when Alex learns Tom has a C5 Corvette sitting untouched in his garage, he's thrilled. Tom shares how he bought the C5 years ago as a project, but life got in the way, and it's been gathering dust. Alex begs to help restore it, and soon they're spending nights replacing parts and polishing the body. It's no easy task. Some parts are hard to find, and they face delays and challenges that test their patience. But each setback only strengthens their resolve. One day, Tom mentions supercharging the engine, sparking Alex's excitement. After careful planning, they finally install it, transforming the C5 into a powerhouse. Their first test drive is exhilarating. The supercharger whines, the engine roars, and they share a moment of triumph. Back at the shop, Tom smiles at Alex and says, "This car is more than just a machine. It's a story of passion, perseverance, and friendship." Their journey with the C5 has only just begun. Now here's what you've been waiting for. How do you increase your C5's power? The C5 Corvette introduced several innovations, starting with its structural design. Built on a hydroformed box frame, the C5 was lighter, stronger, and more stable than previous models. Hydroforming, a process using high-pressure water to shape metal, allowed Chevy to create a highly rigid yet lightweight chassis, improving handling and making it a joy to drive on winding roads or at high speeds on the track. Another key design feature was the rear-mounted transaxle, which allowed for near-perfect 50-50 weight distribution. This balance gave the C5 exceptional handling dynamics, making it feel agile and responsive. The C5's exterior design truly set it apart from previous generations. As the 5th generation of the Corvette, or the C5, it represented a complete overhaul from its predecessors. With its aerodynamic shape, sleek curves, and pop-up headlights, the C5 achieved a distinctive, aggressive look that still turns heads today. It introduced a longer wheelbase and a lower, wider stance, enhancing its road presence and giving it that unmistakable sports car profile. The lightweight fiberglass body allowed for improved performance, and its aerodynamic lines helped minimize drag, making the C5 both fast and fuel-efficient. These features, combined with its more balanced weight distribution, gave the C5 remarkable handling and a level of precision that drivers loved. Even with the newer C8 Corvette offering a mid-engine design and advanced technology, the C5 has remained popular because it holds that classic front-engine, rear-wheel drive layout many enthusiasts prefer. The C5 offers a nostalgic blend of power, accessibility, and American sports car spirit, making it a fan favorite and a beloved classic that still commands respect today. Under the hood, the C5 initially came with the LS1 5.7-liter V8 engine, generating 345 horsepower. The LS1 was a revolutionary engine, marking the beginning of Chevrolet's iconic LS family. This engine allowed the C5 to go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just about 4.7 seconds, making it competitive with some European rivals. With its all-aluminum design, the LS1 was not only lightweight, but also efficient, contributing to improved fuel economy and handling. Now here's what you've been waiting for. How do you increase your C5's power? One popular answer is supercharging. Adding a supercharger can boost the LS1 engine's output well over 500 horsepower, delivering the kind of acceleration and speed that rivals supercars. However, supercharging is more than just an easy power boost. It involves upgrading the cooling system, fuel injectors, and sometimes internal engine components to handle the added pressure. Supercharging your C5 can make it an absolute monster on the road. Let's also take a closer look at the two main engine options for the C5, the LS1 and the Z06's LS6. The LS1 engine, available from 1997 to 2004, was a high-revving 5.7-liter V8 with 345 horsepower and 350 pound-feet of torque. Known for its durability and balance of power, the LS1 could accelerate the C5 from 0 to 60 miles per hour in around 4.7 seconds, reaching a top speed close to 170 miles per hour. This was remarkable considering its affordability at the time, putting it in the same league as much pricier sports cars. Then, Chevrolet introduced the Z06 variant, equipped with the upgraded LS6 engine. The LS6 was another 5.7-liter V8, but with 385 horsepower, later boosted to 405 horsepower in the final years of the C5. This made the Z06 one of the fastest Corvettes of its time, going from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 4 seconds, with a top speed exceeding 170 miles per hour. The LS6's higher compression ratio, improved cylinder heads, and aggressive camshaft made it ideal for high RPMs and intense driving, perfect for track enthusiasts. For those looking to maximize their C5's performance, the LS6 outshines the LS1 in horsepower and torque, making it the top choice for those seeking peak performance. Meanwhile, the LS1 provides a balanced mix of comfort and power, great for both daily driving and spirited weekend drives. One of the C5's biggest advantages was its combination of high performance and affordability. At launch, its base price was around $40,000, a steal given its ability to compete with much more expensive European sports cars. Today, it's still a popular choice for enthusiasts looking for serious performance on a budget. And here's another popular question. What's the best fuel for optimal performance in a C5? While the C5 can run on regular fuel, premium, 91 octane or higher, is recommended to avoid engine knocking, maximize power output, and ensure smooth operation, especially in high-performance engines like the LS1 and LS6. When it comes to transmission, the C5 offered two choices, a 4-speed automatic and a 6-speed manual. The automatic was great for ease of use, ideal for everyday driving, while the 6-speed manual was preferred by enthusiasts. The manual gearbox allowed drivers to unlock the full potential of the LS1 and LS6 engines, providing an engaging experience that's hard to replicate in an automatic. The C5's influence didn't just stop with Chevy fans, it reshaped the global sports car market. You'll often see pristine C5s at car shows and meets, cherished by owners who appreciate the C5's unique blend of affordability and capability. The LS1 and LS6 engines have also become beloved in the tuning community for their durability and modifiability. Whether on drag strips or at car shows, the C5 remains a shining example of Chevrolet's ability to produce a powerful, iconic sports car that appeals to a diverse range of enthusiasts. In the end, the Corvette C5 proved that a sports car could be powerful, stylish, and accessible. With its groundbreaking design, formidable performance, and enduring legacy, the C5 stands as a true icon. What do you think? Does the C5 deserve its place among the all-time greats of the sports car world? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more automotive content.